choices and consequences. This chapter speaks plainly. Wise choices lead to growth, foolish ones to trouble. It reminds us that discipline is a gift, not a punishment, and that those who listen learn. This chapter contrasts the diligent with the lazy, the honest with the deceitful, and the hopeful with the reckless. Every verse is a nudge towards wisdom, a reminder that what we sow today shapes our tomorrow. Proverbs chapter 13. Now, let's take a lesson. A wise son or daughter desires a father's discipline, but the know-it-all never listens to correction. The words of the wise are kind and easy to swallow, but the unbeliever just wants to pick a fight and argue. Guard your words, and you will guard your life. But if you don't control your tongue, it will ruin everything. The slacker wants it all and ends up with nothing. But the hard worker ends up with all that he longed for. Lovers of God hate what is phony and false, but the wicked are full of shame and behave shamefully. Righteousness is like a shield of protection, guarding those who keep their integrity. But sin is the downfall of the wicked. One pretends to be rich but is poor. Another pretends to be poor but is quite rich. The self-assurance of the rich is their money, but people don't kidnap and extort the poor. The virtues of God's lovers shine brightly in the darkness, but the flickering lamp of the ungodly will be extinguished. The flickering lamp of the ungodly will be extinguished. Wisdom opens your heart to receive wise counsel. But pride closes your ears to advice and gives birth only to quarrels and strife. Wealth quickly gained is quickly wasted. Easy come, easy go. But if you gradually gain wealth, you will watch it grow. Wow. When hope's dream seems to drag on and on, the delay can be depressing. But when at last your dream comes true, life's sweetness will satisfy your soul. Despise the word, will you? Then you will pay the price, and it won't be pretty. But the one who honors the Father's holy instructions will be rewarded. Wow. When the lovers of God teach you truth, a fountain of life opens up within you, and their wise instruction will deliver you from the ways of death. Everyone admires a wise sensible person. But the treacherous walk on the path of ruin. Everything a wise and shrewd man does comes from a source of revelation knowledge, but the behavior of a fool puts foolishness on parade. An undependable messenger causes a lot of trouble, but the trustworthy and wise messengers release healing wherever they go. Poverty and disgrace come to the one who refuses to hear criticism, but the one who is easy to correct is on the path of honor. When God fulfills your longings, sweetness fills your soul. But the wicked refuses to turn from darkness to see their desires come to pass. If you want to grow in wisdom, spend time with the wise. Walk with the wicked, and you eventually become just like them. Calamity chases the sin chaser, but prosperity pursues the God lover. The benevolent man leaves an inheritance that endures to his children's children. But the wealth of the wicked is treasured up for the righteous. The lovers of God will live a long life and get to enjoy their wealth, but the ungodly will suddenly perish. If you withhold correction and punishment from your children, you demonstrate a lack of true love. So prove your love and be prompt to punish them. The lovers of God will have more than enough, but the wicked will always lack what they crave. Choices and consequences. Ooh, that was a good one. Thank you so much once again for taking a listen. If you're wondering what's happening here, we are journeying through the book of Proverbs, which is the ultimate book of wisdom, and I must say I am enjoying myself, and I hope you are as well. Thank you once again. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, tell others about the Ladyword podcast, and I will see you in my next episode. Blessings.